Hello everyone, and happy St. Patrick's Day. This is Professor Chisholm, and I wanted to review what was needed for week 2. Okay, so this week we are covering it's pages 32 through 47. Essentially, it's point, line, plane, okay? Because remember, lines are actually made up of points, okay? The point is the actual first element, design element that we deal with. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to go to a location. It could be any location. And you're going to do some sketches of that location. I know, if you can't sketch, do the best you can, okay, to draw, okay? I get it. Not everybody can draw by hand. But again, this is to hone your skills of observation. And if you refer to page 42, it actually talks about it. And it says 3 objects, 33 ways. Now, initially, you were supposed to find 3 objects and then draw each of them out. But it says, this comprehensive design project encourages designers to observe, represent, and abstract visual objects, listing a variety of materials and techniques. Designers who begin by visiting an unusual place with surprising things to see and observe, such as a local museum, aquarium, or botanical garden. Doesn't matter. Go to a location. Some of you work at Disney. That'll be unusual, right? They produce substantial number of observational drawings of 3 objects, paying special attention to the appearance, form, color, texture, and materials. And then it says, careful observation is followed by exercises in creating word lists and drawing from memory to create a total of 99 studies. The project exposes designers to the iterative design process, building individual capacity for patience, endurance, and open mind. And they're like, oh no, well, this one's not 100 drawings. We're not doing 99 drawings, okay? So you're going to do 10 initial drawings of that location, okay? Now, from those 10 drawings, what I would suggest is exactly what the book says, is take a couple of objects from a drawing. So say you're at Disney and you're at the main entrance way, let's say Disney World, because that's what I'm familiar with, and you have that beautiful garden out in front, and then there's the train station, then of course you have the kiosks. You could draw certain things. Now let's say, okay, well, let's focus on the kiosks, the turnstiles, though I don't think they're turnstiles anymore, but they used to be. So then you would then do sort of observational different views of that turnstile, okay? So you're going to do 10 initial drawings of whatever the location, and it doesn't all have to be the same view. It can come from different views, right? And then you're going to find maybe an area that you're really interested in, and you're going to do 30 additional drawings of that area. So if it happens to be the turnstile at Disney, then you're going to draw 30, you're going to try to draw different angles and maybe be creative, a little more. So it's, again, it's sort of, again, a variation on a theme, guys, okay? So make sure you provide your thoughts about the project and how you approach it, because that's also a good stepping ground for people to comment also when they look at your work. And then reply to 2 of your peers' posts. Then your daily image, go ahead and take last week's image and think of a different way to draw it. So since we're in iterations, so think, okay, I'm going to take this, but what would be a new way to take that same drawing, but from a different perspective, okay? So just let's use last week's drawing and then change the perspective. Because remember, whatever topic we're covering is supposed to be reflected in your daily image. All right, no responses for your... No responses needed for the daily image. You need to respond to 2 people for the drawing 30 way. Now make sure you're going to give me 10 initial drawings, and then it's going to be 30 drawings of an object. But think again, remember iterations. Remember what we did? So say it is a flower at Disney. Well, then remember we had all these different iterations on a flower. So same sort of concept, okay, guys? Except for we're just sort of making it a bigger environment that you're going to narrow down into. All right, now, if you have any problems, if you have any questions, I am an email away. I am a text message away. Someone asked if software was needed for this course. No, actually, technically not. Nope. It says if you read through the course information, no software is required for this course. Now, however, if you do have it, fine. I'm not going to tell you not to use it. But for those of you who do not have software, don't worry about it. It's not required. Also, guys, just do the best you can. If you're not an artist or if you don't draw well by hand, I'm okay with that. Do the best you can, okay? All right, guys, as always, have a great week and do great things. I'm just an email away. All right, have a good one, guys.